Previously on Wandering Wagners.
Here we are in a parking lot, and nothing says I love you like
wieners.
I was gonna say parking lot hot dogs, or you can say parking lot wieners.
Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be going over Piper's surgery journey. I'm going to give a brief backstory as to when this came about and where we're at today. Basically, back in probably, I want to say, at least October of 2023, we started to notice after Piper was playing that she would limp a little bit, but then, you know, a little bit later, she was perfectly normal, rambunctious as always, and never acted like anything was a problem. Fast forward to the end of the year, we go out west, South Dakota, Nebraska, etc. Piper is fine. She acts like nothing is wrong. We haven't seen her limp in probably at least a month or so, so we're thinking maybe we're all good. Nope. So when we got back from going out west, Piper started to limp even worse than before. So it must have been another tear in that doggy ACL is what I like to call it. We scheduled with our regular vet for Piper to have x-rays done, and for her to have x-rays, she has to be sedated because she's wild and crazy. There's no way they would ever get her to stay still. So we bring her in, they take x-rays.
We're back at the vet. Piper had to get sedated to get x-rays because she's still acting like that back leg hurts. Yeah, she's waking up now here. They said they're done messing, so I can take this off. There we go. Here we go. She says you gotta wake up. They let me wake up with her. Doctor's gonna come in and tell us what the x-rays said. Prayers for Pipey. I hope she don't need surgery, but it doesn't look good, does it, girl?
They confirm what we didn't want to hear. Out of all of their suggestions, I asked the vet if Piper was your dog. She's young, she's 5 years old, she's high energy, she loves to play and be crazy. What would you do if this was your dog? And she said, honestly, I would get the TPLO surgery. I know it's the most expensive, most invasive, longest recovery, but for her benefit, for how crazy she loves to be while she's playing, it's going to be the best option because it's going to be a permanent solution for that leg. Hopefully it doesn't happen to the other one, right? However, our regular vet does not perform that specific surgery. So they suggested calling around. They gave us some other local vets to check into for availability and cost and all those types of things. We did our due diligence, and there's a couple that we were considering, but our good friend Andrea Fitch, she works at a vet office down around Alum Creek State Park. So, and she said, you know, we can get her in, and we're like, might be a pretty good idea. So that's what we ended up doing. So we are down at Alum Creek State Park, getting ready for that surgery day.
I know, Pipey. You don't like having that muzzle, do you, girl? Where we at? Andrea Fitch's vet clinic for Piper's surgery day. Don't gotta be scared.
It's like me when I was in the hospital.
Yeah.
I was shaking.
You also get kind of bitey.
I was gonna say, they have to put a muzzle on you too.
Yeah.
It's okay. Man, she is shaking like a little...
Today is surgery day for Piper. It's kind of sad because I don't want her to have surgery. She doesn't want to have surgery, that's for sure.
We were kind of going back and forth thinking like, well, she's okay, because remember, she was kind of limpy.
Right. When we came back from South Dakota, she was just like out in the yard, just, you know, doing Piper things. And then she started to limp. And I'm like, oh, dang. And it seemed to be worse.
I don't think you said dang.
Okay, well, that's what I said
That's
for
what we're
YouTube.
using. That's what we're going with.
That's what we're going with. It needs fixed, or else it's just gonna keep getting hurt, and it's gonna keep getting worse until it is blown, and then, you know, then she's down and out for real. Now we dropped her off. They said we can get her later tonight at probably like 5 or 6 p.m. She'll probably be done with the surgery around 2 p.m. And they said if anything happens or they can't do the surgery for whatever reason, that they'll call us. But it's going to be a rough day for this one right here, because she's so sad. When she's drugged up like that, and she looks so sad and confused, and then I'm sad because I know what's coming and she doesn't. But let's hope everything goes well, because this is going to be a long recovery.
So we're here at Cracker Barrel, and she's playing this game. It says if you leave 3, you're playing dumb.
Yeah.
I don't want to say I don't understand how it works, but
I guess you never played this when you were a kid, growing up on the farm with no electronics or anything. Back to the race. Good to see. Oh, there's Guy. Where's Piper at? We left her. Just you today, Guy.
we're just leaving from lunch. And we got text that says Piper is doing well.
Yeah, but she looks so sad in the pictures. She just got out of surgery. And she did well, but she's like all zonked out and sad. Well, the other one's really, that's what made me cry, because she's like in surgery or whatever. But
You didn't even cry when I got surgery.
you don't know that. I did. And then Dave called me and we just talked the whole time. So poor baby.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But surgery went well.
Yeah, surgery went well, but I hope recovery goes well, because recovery is more important. You know, like now it's like really,
Now it's here.
yeah, now she needs to behave. And you all know Piper. She does not like to behave.
She wants to play like 0 to 100.
Yeah, she's all about it, but we'll get her later tonight, and hopefully she won't hate us too much for putting her through this.
Piper!
Baby, come. She's like, hi. Aww. Good girl. She's like, why? No, are you okay? Did Andrea hurt you?
I know. I was like, she's probably gonna hate me forever. I was like, she's like, that's the last face I saw and the first face I saw when I woke up.
Pipes.
Yeah, you look sleepy. It's okay.
There's a tail wag. Derek's kind of.
Oh, because Mike touched it. It's not me.
Made it back with Piper in tow. How you feeling, Pipes? She's not amused.
No, I can't see her face, but I know she's not amused.
Nope, she got some RBF. She's fresh out of surgery. Well, not fresh. A couple hours.
Couple hours. I mean, we got a text around like 2 or so that she was done. They said we can get her at 5. And we were there at 5.
So now we gotta try and get her from here into there. And there's a guy.
That was a feat of strength for me. My left arm had all of her weight the entire time. I thought I was gonna... I just brought her in and laid her right on down on her little bed.
Record it because it took 2 people.
Yeah, it took 2 people. I couldn't do it. And then guy comes running out and she looks like she's happy to be home. Well, home away from home. There's where she had the surgery, right there. She got a bunch of medicines. She'll be back on her feet before long.
After Piper's surgery, we decided to just go straight home. She was still kind of, low-key sedated and whatnot from the surgery. She was medicated, she was comfortable. She was chill, so we're like, you know what, let's just go home now. So we did that. We traveled back home expecting not to have a great night, but definitely not expecting the night we had. She did not lay down all night long, and I was up with her pretty much all night long as well. We both had work the next day, and Mike was like, I can't take it, so he came down to the Wraith and slept in the Wraith, and I bit the bullet and I stayed up with Piper, making sure she was okay. I asked Andrea, I was like, she's not laying down, is that okay? She's like, she'll figure it out, she's just being stubborn. I'm like, okay. Yeah, that was a rough night. I mean, she was hurt. She didn't know why she had the surgery. She had that big massive cone on her little head in a crate where she couldn't maneuver. And the cone would get stuck on one of the rungs and she'd just stop. And she'd just sit there like defeated in her face, sad. It was the most pitiful Piper I've ever freaking seen in my life. And I felt so bad for having put her through it, knowing that it's for her own good. I am so glad that first night was over, and I was very happy that first week got behind us because it was a long week with Piper.
We upgraded Piper's crate to this dealie because it was really hard for her to maneuver with that huge cone on her head. And she was always getting stuck in the wires and everything. So we got this for her today. She seems a lot happier. And yes, she does have the electric throw. And yes, it is on. She is, at least she's comfortable and cozy. She just got another set of pills.
She did do what Piper does. She escaped the pen that we got her to jump in bed with us in the middle of the night during that first week. I'm like, oh my God, like, you are trying to heal, girl. Can you stop it? No, she did that, and one time she did a different escape and she ran down the stairs. Oh my gosh, I mean.
This was our first road trip since Pipe had her surgery. She rode in the crate the whole time and she wasn't happy about it for the most part. She was okay. She doesn't mind her crate, but she likes to see where we are. And right now she's gonna be losing her mind because this is her favorite place. We decided to just do a quick trip over to Seven Oaks, my parents' farm. You can still tell where she got shaved. She's doing pretty good. She must feel pretty good because she certainly wants to jump and stuff. We have been pretty good about keeping her calm. She does get medicine still. She will be like this traveling if we do anything for the next at least 7 weeks, Pipe, until you get x-rays to see if that leg is all healed up. Got that bone cut, so gotta get the bone healed up. Not happy, are you?
It has been just over three and a half weeks since Piper's surgery, and Guy is super jealous that I'm giving her some cuddles. Guy, no, don't do that. Why you gotta start stuff? She only had to have the cone on for 2 weeks, so she's been without that for over a week, and we're all pretty happy about that. That really made things a pain. She also doesn't need to have the sling for support anymore. Recovery so far, so good. Her incision looks to be all healed up. Now we're just waiting for that bone to heal. Let's hope that her recovery continues to go just as well and she can be fully released, hopefully in a couple more weeks. When I say it hasn't been easy, it hasn't been easy. It has been a long process. It's not over yet. But as of right now, she is doing pretty well. Besides the handful of mess ups that she's done, she is staying in the crate or in the pen pretty much all the time. She's always on a leash. She gets carried up and down the stairs. So I wonder how she's gonna react when she gets to go up them by herself. She's probably gonna fly up them like, bye, I don't need you no more. We really appreciate everyone giving your thoughts and prayers for our little pipey girl, and she really appreciates all the support. We will update you guys when we know more. This is a very long process, 8 to 12 weeks. So obviously we'll have another update video later on this year when we know more about her extent of recovery. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Until next time, see ya.
Next time on Wandering Wagners.
Who's ready for bikini season? It'll be here before you know it. Got Piper out so that she could enjoy a blazing fire with us.